San Francisco Mayor Ed Lee is here to join us. This is especially special for us. About 14 months ago, when we kicked off our first program, Mayor Lee was here. He helped us cut the ribbon, and he helped us launch Green Start with our first group of companies back about 14 months ago. And the one thing I'll say before you get up is we thought long and hard about where we wanted to have Green Start be located. And we knew we wanted it to be in Silicon Valley. But we really wanted to know where Silicon Valley was going to. And we really believe that San Francisco is on its way to being the heart and the hub of Silicon Valley. This is where companies want to be. This is where talent wants to be. And the leadership that the mayor has shown is making that go even faster. So we're excited to have him here. So please join me in welcoming Mayor Ed Lee.
Well, thank you, Mitch. Thank you very much. You know, innovation is infectious. It is as infectious as Giants fever. How about that? But let me tell you, I have been excited ever since I came here and cut the ribbon with Mitch over a year ago and wanted to get back here and see how everything was progressing. And guess what? Just over a year and a half ago, when we first started here, and a few months when I first started as mayor, San Francisco unemployment rate was 9.6%. Last week, announced by Department of Labor, 6.9%. What a flip. And a lot of it has to do with all the job creation that you are doing right here. And I want to congratulate you at Green Start and all the companies that are starting out here. I'd like to be next to and involved with all of the innovation that's going on. That is really infectious. I like that with this city. And we also earned, because there's over 208 clean tech companies in San Francisco, there's about 83 clean tech investors. I think they're all here today. I think we earned the title Clean Tech Capital of North America by the Clean Tech Group, just named last year. And so it's really been a part of my administration to make sure that we not only support you, but that we engage with you about how we do it better. And so you're part of my 17 points in job growth and job creation in the city. I ran on that as the new mayor in town. By the way, I've never run for public office before, so you got to help me look good, okay? Got to make sure these things work, and I know they're going to work because, as Mitch said earlier, we are the ecosystem. This is where things are happening. This is why people are coming in San Francisco. In addition to this, we've got a great tourism sector that's going on, a great biotech, life sciences sector that's going on. Everybody is innovating in their rightful places, and they're all doing it here in San Francisco because there's a really strong spirit that we're not going to fail here. We're going to continue growth. We'll continue creating jobs for everybody. We want to help each other out and make sure we're supporting each other, and that comes to what we do here in San Francisco. Today, I'm announcing a new initiative. It's called the CleanTechSF initiative that we're launching right here with all of you. There's 3 parts to this. The first part of this is that we're working with the California Clean Energy Fund. I know Jeff Anderson is here today as part of the CalCEF, and he's going to be helping out and being partners with us. And he's going to be partners in every one of these 3 branches of things that we're doing. The first thing that we're doing as part of CleanTechSF, we are going to be establishing what we call living innovation zones in San Francisco. What does that mean? Well, we asked ourselves last year when we were here, Mitch, and said, how can we help? Well, perhaps we can help with the resources that the city has that we don't very much use to its highest use. Let's take our space. We have a lot of buildings. We have a lot of assets. They are underutilized. How can we allow the demonstrations like you're having today have a real field test for what they are? And if we could allow ourselves to be very flexible with our leases, with our spaces, we're going to allow ourselves to do that in partnership with Green Start. We can then incubate some of those demonstrations on our property. So let's take, for example, what we're doing specifically. With our SFPUC, with our Department of the Environment, which Melanie is here today, and she's doing a great job with our own Moscone Center. We've got rooftop space. Now, I know we have some of the largest array of solar panels on top of Moscone Center already, but it doesn't fill all the rooftops. And there's new technology coming out all the time. We've been challenged in the solar technology arena because traditional solar technology had a lot of heavyweight technology that always challenged the integrity of rooftops. Well, Moscone Center is the strongest rooftop we can possibly find. And since there's space that's open, why not allow that to be a useful demonstration project for a company like Solon Sol? It's a light, ultra-light technology and use, a cheaper way of getting solar out there, and we're going to allow them to demonstrate their product on top of our Moscone roof. So that's just a really nice, immediate example that we're doing in utilizing all the agencies' cooperation and making sure your startups can actually use real testing sites in the city. That's thanks to Harlan Kelly, our new general manager at the PUC, with his division head, Barbara Hale, in the renewable energy team at the SFPUC. The second thing that we're going to do is take a page out of what we're doing with clean tech and biotech life sciences. You've seen what Mission Bay is doing. Mission Bay has, for the last 10 years, been building up this great ecosystem of pharmaceutical companies, Gladstone Institute, UC San Francisco Medical Center, and they've all located in and around with themselves and all their research teams to form a very strong research center. And because of that center, more and more companies around the world are locating there because they want to be next to the laboratory innovators. They're sharing laboratories, they're sharing scientists, they're collaborating, all with solutions about the future of medicine. Taking a page out of that, why couldn't we do the same thing with clean tech? So we would like to invite things, entities, institutions like our California PUC, our own San Francisco PUC, our Department of the Environment, organizations and private institutions like Sunrun or PG&E to potentially create the network of their innovative sites and their innovative divisions to work together in potentially a physical location or just begin networking first and start working with the major universities and their research entities and their sites so that we can start anchoring these institutions within San Francisco and create yet another strong ecosystem of anchoring institutions that had proved successful in the delivery of pharmaceutical answers to medical challenges. I think it will prove to be very helpful to these anchor institutions to come together and form yet another exciting center for everybody to come and see and look at, and then it will draw the attention, I think, of even more startups. And the third part of this CleanTechSF initiative is to make sure that we do everything possible to support clean tech startups. We can do that with a partnership with the CalCEF, the Clean Energy Fund. We can do that with our departments and their funds for grants and help Green Start with all of these startups and making sure that they know that we are supporting them in every way possible. And through that partnership, we'll come up with even more ideas. This still continues to be the innovation capital of the world. And I will put that in the context, as Melanie asked me to make sure I reminded all of you, there's no other city in the United States, if not the world, that can say they've already accomplished goals like 80% of all of our garbage is now being recycled in the city of San Francisco. We are going to get to 100% in our lifetimes. And this I grant you because we have not only innovators here and people that are committed, we've got investors here too that can help us with the newest ideas. This last 20% of recycling is going to be the hardest, but they're going to also be the most enjoyable. This is a city that will continue to innovate. We're going to embrace clean tech technologies. We're going to continue supporting Green Start and all of the demonstrations that we're excited to see today. And so with our CleanTechSF initiative, we're celebrating the whole month in October to be our innovation month, and this is really gratifying for all of us to join you. So happy Clean Tech Day in San Francisco. Thank you very much.
It is awesome to have the mayor announce that right here at Green Start. We're thrilled to be a part of that. It's true. A year ago, Mayor Lee asked, what can we do to help? And we said, we have lots of companies that want to deploy things and test them and pilot them, and how can San Francisco be a part of that? And to see this come together so quickly is incredibly rewarding, and I think another testament to the leadership that you guys are providing. San Francisco is very lucky to have you as our mayor, so thank you.